Dear participants and dear hosts of Sea of Solutions 2020, thank you for tuning in to listen to this introduction to our project, Ocean Plastic Turned into an Opportunity in Circular Economy, OPTOCE. We are grateful for getting the opportunity to contribute to this acknowledged conference. My name is Anneli Alatalo Paulsen, and I am one of the team members of the OPTOCE project. OPTOCE is a 3-year project that is funded by the Norwegian government's initiative, the Development Program to Combat Marine Litter and Microplastic. It is initiated and led by the Norwegian Research Institute SINTEF, which is one of the largest independent research institutes in Northern Europe. But instead of me introducing the project to you, I would like to start off by showing you a video that we recently published, where a man who knows even more about this concept than I do, our Chief Scientist and Program Manager, Dr. Kåre Helge Karstensen, explains what we are intending to do. So please, enjoy.
Research indicates that less than 10% of all plastic waste generated up to now has been recycled, meaning that 80% has been dumped or landfilled around the world, representing probably as much as 6 billion tons of plastic waste accumulated in dump sites, and probably constitute a continuous release of microplastic to the world oceans in the foreseeable future. This is, of course, due to inadequate and insufficient waste treatment capacity, especially in emerging economies. And the aim of our project, Ocean Plastic Turned into an Opportunity in Circular Economy, is to involve energy-intensive industry in the treatment of plastic waste in China, India, Myanmar, Thailand, and Vietnam. These countries have 3 billion people. They have the largest plastic waste production in the world, and on the other side they also have the largest energy-intensive industry, producing 75% of the world's cement, 75% of the iron and steel, and 75% of the power, representing a huge opportunity to use this large industry in replacing coal with plastic waste in their production. We do that here in Norway, where the cement industry is replacing 75% or more of its coal with waste streams. In Asia, this is not very common, and there is a huge potential for what we call co-processing or integrated treatment options. We are going to conduct pilots to showcasing the potential and the performance of this treatment option, and we will target big streams like, for example, dump sites and landfills in Thailand and India, and take out hundreds of thousands of tons of old waste and separate it and use it as a fuel in cement industry and in other recycling options. We will target big streams of waste in rivers, for example in Yangtze River in China, and use the floating material as a substitute for coal in cement production upstream some of the biggest dams in the world. And we will also target industry, especially paper industry, which are recycling used paper containing laminated plastic and has a big source for plastic waste generation in Asian countries. When we do these pilots, we will gather all the stakeholders annually in a regional forum and share lessons learned and evaluate the potential of involving private industry in dealing with this plastic waste management. We hope that this will show that the treatment capacity will increase significantly. We will see a significant reduction of coal usage in this energy-intensive industry. We will see that countries can actually avoid building incinerators and landfills. And finally, we will see that emissions of CO2 can be reduced significantly in these countries.
In other words, with OPTOCE we can kill at least 2 birds with 1 stone, if not 3 or 4. It's a prime example of industrial circular economy, where something that is regarded to be waste in one sector can become a resource in a different sector, and it's a win-win opportunity. As Dr. Carstensen mentioned, up to 6 billion tons of plastic waste is already accumulated around our globe, in landfills, dump sites, rivers, and oceans. And a large fraction of this is estimated to be plastic that is hard to recycle, such as multi-layer plastic, plastic that is degraded from sunlight or dirt or water, or plastic resin types that are currently challenging to recycle, both from a technological and an economical perspective. Research has shown that the majority of plastic that is leaking into our oceans is this kind of low-quality plastic, and no one is going to handle these billions of tons unless it is economically feasible. We have also recently launched an academic collaboration in our partner countries, where master and PhD students are conducting studies on themes related to non-recyclable plastic waste generation and treatment, such as co-processing. In Vietnam, we have partnered up with a key laboratory of advanced materials for green growth at Vietnam National University in Hanoi. Here, 2 studies will be conducted. One will look at the practical segregation of plastic waste done by the informal waste collection system. What is deemed recyclable, what is deemed non-recyclable, and why, and how is it disposed of. The other study will examine 3 dump sites near Hanoi, estimating the amounts and types of plastic waste accumulated and quantifying the release of plastic and microplastic to nearby waterways. Every minute, another truckload of plastic waste is reaching our oceans. And if we continue with business as usual, the flow of plastic waste to our oceans will triple by 2040. To be even close to solving this complex challenge, we need development and solutions on multiple fronts at the same time. We need to keep working on expanding EPR. We need to work on sustainable usage, on bettering recycling, on regulations, cleanup technologies, and management and treatment of the billions of tons of low-quality plastic that is already accumulated around our globe and slowly moving into our oceans. We believe that OPTOCE can be one of these concrete solutions. We are always interested in expanding our network and hearing from potential partners, so please have a look at our webpage and our Facebook page and contact me or Dr. Carstensen if you have any further questions or if you are interested in partnering up with us. Thank you so much for your time.